Liberty Eagle. Tell us, before we get any further, tell us a little bit about this new addition to the Liberty Eagle football program.
Yeah, his name is Auden Elway Ackland, and he was born last Wednesday, 8 pounds, 5 ounces, 21 inches long, and he's doing great. He's sleeping a lot better the past couple nights, so that's made it easier on me and Melissa, but yeah, we're super excited.
Well, I got to take a peek at him, last night. What a beautiful, beautiful young man! Congratulations. That's awesome.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
Thank you, Gary.
Well, here we go. The Liberty Eagles last week took on the Ava Bears. That didn't kind of go as planned, but time to refocus, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it was just a lot of little things we didn't do well. We obviously didn't tackle well. We didn't cause any turnovers. We didn't execute our offensive game plan in the second half. I mean, we just didn't have any big plays to get some momentum going. So, that's something that you hate to see, and you hate to see your team go through that. But, failure is a great time to learn. So we just got to become stronger as teammates with each other, and just a stronger team from it, more knowledgeable, and make sure it doesn't happen again. So
yeah,
that's been our focus.
Water under the bridge. You can't live in yesterday. It's today, and today we have the Willow Springs Bears that will be coming to the nest. And Willow Springs, they're young, they're not very big,
Yeah.
they're struggling. What are you seeing? Because there are some positives. They play hard.
Oh yeah, they do, and they're disciplined. I think Coach Payne is doing a great job over there. He's a really good guy, and I think he's drawing interest back over there. I mean, you see that with how many young guys he has out there. So I think he's rebuilding his program the way that he wants it, and they have some talent, and they play hard. They're disciplined. They're just, a young core that they're getting used to that Friday night speed. So we definitely have to come out focused and ready to execute.
And every program kind of is going to go through that. It's there are programs that, Salem, Coach Shukart comes to mind from about 1982 till about 2005. They were pretty consistent, but they were the largest school. There's only one high school in Denton County, that they got to draw from. But every program is going to kind of go through that cycle where it's time to, reload more so. But,
for sure.
And that's kind of where Willow's at, isn't it?
Yeah, I agree with you there. I think they're in that rebuilding process, but they're going to have it figured out pretty soon.
Well, I tell you what, their junior high program is rolling.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. I didn't get to watch that game last week, but I heard they got some talent coming up. Yeah,
well, and last night the Liberty 7th, 8th grade was in action. The 7th grade came up short, but the 8th grade, I watched a little bit of it and then left, but you got to stay. Tell us a little bit about that.
Oh yeah, that 8th grade group, they're fun to watch, man. We're excited about them next year. They ended up shutting out Salem last night for a huge win, and just watching those kids, the way they play together, have fun, give everything they have, it's fun to watch.
I was impressed. I visited with a few of the kids prior to the game, and they're just good kids, and then it's fun for me because some of the names that come back, and it's like, oh yeah, I remember when your dad played. But I mean, there's some great bloodline that's coming up too, isn't there?
Yeah, for sure. We have some guys that I watched as a kid, that I looked up to, and I'm gonna be able to coach your sons here in the future. So it's pretty awesome to see everything come full circle, in a small town like this. So well, we're very excited for some of those guys coming up.
Well, this week of practice, good week of practice preparing for the Bears tonight.
Yeah, we feel like we had probably the most intense week of practice we've had since the summer. So it's pretty awesome to see the guys ready to respond. You know, they weren't very happy, obviously, with the outcome last week, and we're just kind of ready to get everything on track here. All of our young guys we've been playing, we talked about how our sophomores, you need to start playing like juniors. You need to have the mindset of a junior. Junior, you guys are now seniors. You know, we got to flip that switch because district is going to be here before we know it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and that's, I mean, and not taking anything away from anybody, but where we're at right now, it's all about the districts. You want to win every game you play.
Yeah.
You want to win every game. But
yeah, for sure.
The bigger picture, you know, it's one play at a time, it's one moment at a time, one game, all that. That's totally true. But, you know, the feature film is districts, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, obviously, like you said, we want to win every game, and the outcomes haven't all came out that way. But the biggest thing you can do is learn from it. Teach your guys what they did wrong, and just make sure they understand. You do these things, we're not going to win ball games, but if you do it, you know, the right way, you're going to put your team in a better position, and that all leads up to Week 10. Mm-hmm. So we have some great opponents left on the regular season schedule, so just got to get some things figured out.
Right on. Well, it all starts tonight, Coach Acklin, Daddy Coach Acklin. You know, that's awesome. I'm just so proud. You know, we'll see you tonight. And again, that the game tonight will only air on the Fox 96.9, but also live video streamed at OzarkRadioNews.com. So there'll be Cardinal baseball on KUKU, but the Eagles and the Bears will be on the Fox 96.9. Coach Acklin, thanks for spending some time with us this morning.
Thank you, Gary.
All right, we got more.
All right, well, that's going to do it for the USA Mortgage of Mountain View Liberty Eagles pregame show here on the Fox. I'll be back with you at halftime. We're going to hear a message from our sponsor, and it'll be time to send it out to the nest for Liberty Eagles, Willow Springs Bears here on the Fox.
Hi, this is Teresa Gelkin at USA Mortgage in Mountain View. Wanting to buy that dream home? Don't let today's higher interest rates keep you from it. We have a refinance program if interest rates drop in the first 3 years. Give me a call to discuss your options. USA Mortgage of Mountain View, the home of possibility.
NMLS 468546. Company NMLS 227262. Equal housing lender. Not a commitment to lend. Additional terms and conditions apply.
And very good. Friday night, Howell County football coming at you here on the Fox 96.9. The Liberty Eagles, the home team, hosting the Willow Springs Bears, just west about 10 miles. 12, yeah. And Liberty 1-3. Willow Springs 0-4. Willow Springs is young. They're not very big. Liberty has, they got. This may be the only time we'll say it this year. Liberty has the size advantage. Yeah. So with me tonight, again, alongside is Tyler Chowning, Dave Quinn, and actually inside tonight, due to just one broadcast for the Bears-Eagles game, Ricky Smith, all grins, is indoors because there is a hint of rain out there. So here we go. We're going to see which Howell County team will come out victorious. Again, Willow Springs really young. Liberty's got some experience on this in this game that should benefit them. The Bears, it's a process. It takes time, and of course, new coach, his second year there, he's really doing some really good things. Travis Payne, talked with him a few times on the radio. Good guy, and he understands fully the task that's in front of him, and it just takes time. It's work in progress. So Liberty won the toss. They deferred and will kick to the Bears, as Willow Springs will send a deep man inside the 5. Liberty with the line drive, hits at the 20, rolls and picked up at the 10, near sideline, forced out of bounds. At the 13, nice return for Everett Smith for 25. First and 10 for the Bears.
That's Jasper Melby there making the stop there on special teams. Great tackle there for a short return.
Hey, that was actually pretty deep
called it a squib, but it really wasn't a squib. But boy, he caught the ball about the 10-yard line.
Line drive.
Yes.
So 1st and 10 for the Bears. The ball is spotted on the near hash, the Willow Springs Bears side, at the 18-yard line. Eagles will come out 4 down linemen. A little different look defensively tonight. Shotgun snap. There's a handoff. Liberty, good penetration, and no gain on the play. Coming through 72. Nice job by Glasscock, penetrating and wrapping up. No gain.
That was Dylan Ferguson there on the carry for Willow.
2nd and 10 for the Bears. Bears, white jerseys, maroon pants, white helmets. Liberty decked out in red, trimmed out in white and navy blue. Out of the pistol. Another handoff on the right side. Not much room for Galloway. He's wrapped up. That's Brody Rutledge coming through from the linebacker position, making the stop. And a gain of a couple. It's going to bring up 3rd and 8. Again, you can tell your friends and neighbors. If you want to watch it, the live stream, go to ozarkradionews.com. And there's just a direct click to the link. 3rd and long, out of the shotgun, back to pass on the near side. That could be a penalty, a little shove in the back, but no flag. Chris Shar, or that's Eddie Rodriguez, excuse me. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Punting situation, back to return, Gavin Reese. And, last week, Tyler, Gavin, what a first quarter. Then again, that heat kind of resurfaced, and
yeah, kind of took him out of the flow of the game just a little bit. But I'd say with the little cooler,
fumble, and the Bears will fall on it. The snap did not get back to the punter.
Yes, we didn't even get to see Gavin go to work there.
No. So the Eagles with fantastic field possession to start their first series, 1st and 10. The ball's going to be spotted at the 19-yard line of the Willow Springs Bears. Carter Pruitt, and in the backfield right beside him, as we were mentioning, Gavin Reese. Trips to the far side. It's going to be a handoff to Reese. He gets to the outside looking for the edge, looks to cut it up, finds a seam, gets it, and is brought down just shy of the 10-yard line on the far side. Patience, found the seam, made a good cut, picked up a few extra yards, going to bring up 2nd and 2.
Yeah, he got a great block out there by the wide receiver, and he was able to read, just kind of cut up underneath and pick up an extra 3 or 4.
Same formation. Pruitt out of the gun, takes the snap. Now he's going to roll to the near side. Gavin will lead block. There's no one there to block, and Pruitt just goes in untouched. Gavin's looking for someone to block. No one there. Eagles go up 6-0. 10:03 to go in the first. Two plays, one to the right, one to the left, and the Eagles score first. Now we're going to go for 2. Liberty, we've attempted a few field goals, couple. With the snap for the 2-point conversion, throwing it up to Reese, caught, counted. Eagles go up 8-0. Real quick here in the first. We'll take a break. We'll come back. 30 seconds. You're listening to Liberty Eagle, Willow Springs Bear Football on the Fox 96.9.
It's Handyman Hank, and I'm at Wagner Home Center in Willow Springs. Let's talk about your deck. Did you know your deck may need stained every 2 to 3 years? If the stain color is worn, if water soaks into the boards easily, or if there's visible mold, it's time to stain the deck. Wagner Home Center has deck stain and advice if you need it. They're open project hours, even on Sundays.
Wagner Home Center, our dream is to build yours.
And welcome back. 10:03 to go in the first. Eagles are set to boot it off to the Bears. And Hootin' and Hollering Days in Gainesville is underway. It kicked off yesterday evening. I was down there, and That's quite the shindig that's going on in Ozark County. If you're looking for something to do, head on down to Gainesville. Hootin' and Hollin'. Boy, they got some really good barbecue down there. Antler. You ever been to Antler Pizza?
Yeah.
Holy moly. That's good stuff, folks. Eagles with the kick. It's another low line drive, picked up at the 28 and returned out to the 33-yard line. First and 10 Bears.
That was John Ball on the return there for Willow.
Well, so far, Ferguson and Galloway carrying the ball for Willow, 3 total rushing yards.
Bears have a little more breathing room this second offensive series. Ball is on the near hash. Bears will work out of the shotgun. Ferguson has split backfield, hands it off, but penalty flags are thrown on the far side. That may be a false start. Encroachment, Liberty, okay? So it'll be 1st and 5 for the Willow Bears. Ball will now be moved out to the 37-yard line. Just under 10 minutes. We're underway here in the first quarter. Willow Springs Bears are working to the north end zone. If you're looking at your radio dial, left to right, they're working to the right. Ferguson sticks it in the belly, hands it off, and not much running room there for Smith. Look to take it off of right tackle. A good job. Wide Honeycutt got in there on that. Jaron Rutledge jumping in on it as well. Also,
Tyler, yeah, I was going to say Tyler Glasstop was in there on that.
So it's going to bring up 2nd and 6, a loss of a yard. Pistol, split backfield, and this time it's a quarterback keeper. They're going to try the option, but that does not work.
Kenyon Walls getting in the backfield there.
He got back there quick, too, and another loss. It's going to bring up 3rd and 8. Ball is backed up to the Willow Springs Bear 35-yard line. 9 minutes to go in the first. Been asking it every week. Who's tuned in? Send us a comment on the Facebook, or if you know Dave or Tyler, send it to him. Jump pass. Love it. Caught. It's going to be short of the first down.
It's a great read there by Jaron.
Nice catch. I got to put my glasses on for 42.
Looks like James Dean.
Dean?
Yep.
So it's going to bring up 4th down. Bears are going to go for it. Back to pass, wide receiver screen, and lose football. But the Bears recover it, and not much of a gain, maybe a yard, and it'll be turned over on downs. 1st and 10 for the Eagles.
Aiden Stewart made a good catch there, made a good move, and just kind of had a Liberty defender get a hand in there and just knocked it out. Had to dive on it.
Eagles now will have Wyatt Honeycutt in the backfield. He's got 44 all across his chest. Carter Pruitt works out of the shotgun. Motion. The Eagles going to run the sweep, and they get it in the hands of Chris Shaw, and he gone. Touchdown Liberty on the jet. 6 more.
What a block. Cody. Wyatt Honeycutt had the cornerback out there, was the only man in the flat to beat, and Wyatt made an excellent block there to spring Shaw.
So 14-0 now. Liberty on top of the Bears, and Eagles going to go for the extra point attempt. Gavin Reese. A little spotted up. Snap is good. Kick, not so much.
Just a bit outside.
Just a bit low and outside. But hey, you got something you got to work on. 14-0, 7:59 to go in the first. Eagles with the lead. You're listening to Howell County Football on 96.9 The Fox.
Rooted in our communities, Simmons goes beyond banking. We're your friendly neighbor. Committed to fostering strong community bonds, we proudly invest in our local schools. When you're in need of banking services, Simmons Bank is here for you. Whether you're striving towards your goals or aiming for financial success, count on Simmons Bank to be your partner every step of the way. To discover a nearby branch, simply visit simmonsbank.com. Simmons Bank, member FDIC.
We all want to be on a winning team. When you are thinking of selling, call Solomon Cornelius and his team of experienced agents at Monarch Realty. They know how to help you get ready for the market and gain top dollar for your property.
Selling the American dream, one home at a time. Monarch Realty, Monarch Realty.
And welcome back. Eagles set to kick it off, and they're going to go with this onside, and Liberty recovers it. And 1st and 10, Liberty.
Yeah, I'm not sure Willow was even prepared for that one.
Yeah.
Their front line kind of took about 3 or 4 steps back when the ball was kicked, and by that time it was trouble.
Yeah. Well, that's how you get. That'll fire the opposing crowd up real quick. 1st and 10, Liberty. Ball is at the Bear 49. Trips to the near side. Honeycutt in the backfield with Carter Pruitt. All alone to the far side, Eli Moore, I believe that's, yeah, it is. Back rolling out here to the near side. Pruitt has his head up, wide open, finds Eddie Rodriguez, makes the move, looks to move to the inside, and is brought down at the 15.
That was a great read there by Carter. He was kind of looking like he was just going to tuck it and run. Rodriguez kind of floated with him, got away from the defender. Carter was able to throw it right over the top.
So first, a new set of down. No, we got a holding penalty. So that will back Liberty up. Didn't see the flag.
I didn't see it either.
But holding is the call. That's going to back Liberty up to their own 41-yard line. 1st down. And it's going to be about 1st and 20 now. So it happened right at the line of scrimmage. Empty backfield. Pruitt fakes the pass. Now he's going to run it. He's got a blocker and he's got running room. Throws the stiff arm. Gets across midfield and forced out of bounds. Looks like the Willow Springs Bear 43.
18-yard pickup for Pruitt. That is his 2nd carry of the night for 29 yards total.
Mark him out at the 42. 2nd and 3. Honeycutt in the backfield. He rolls out. There's a little bubble screen caught by Eli Moore. He'll pick up the 1st down. Little quick hitters.
Yeah.
Very effective. And something the Liberty needs to work on.
It allows your receivers to get in the rhythm.
And your quarterback.
Quarterback-receiver combos right there. I mean, they get on the same page.
Forces your other receivers, you got to block. We're going to find out who's going to block. And 1st and 10 from the Bear 35. Pruitt back to pass. Now he's going to take a shot. Oh, it was almost hauled in there on the far side. That
Rodriguez.
Was Rodriguez. Okay. Second and 10, 7:05 on the clock, 14-0 Liberty. SCA play. Liberty is 1-1 now in the SCA. They picked up a win on the road against Thayer. Eagles will go 2-2. Honeycutt in the backfield. They fake the handoff. Pruitt's going to keep it, get some good blocks. Now he's got to do some of it on his own, and does just that. He'll pick up the 1st down. As he gets it right to just across the 25. And that's what the Liberty Eagles needed to move the chain. 6:56 to go here in the first. Tomorrow, the Missouri Tigers will be in St. Louis. It's a home game, but they're in St. Louis taking on Memphis, the Memphis Tigers. So a Tiger's going to win.
Well, I hope Mizzou doesn't have a letdown at that huge win last Saturday.
What a finish.
2-2. Pruitt. Oh, we kind of had it right there. He had, I don't know if both, I think one of the receivers ran the wrong route because they both.
Yeah, it was behind one and way in front of the other.
Yeah.
Well, Gary, we had the opportunity to meet Mike Kelly about 10 years ago for the voice of the Mizzou Tigers. But what a call that was.
Oh, he's the best in the business for my money. Trips to the far side. Pruitt takes the shotgun snap, rolls, pressure from the backside. Now he's going downfield. He's got a target. And again, Rodriguez and overshoots him with Pruitt on the go. Nice pressure by the Bears. Is that 21?
Hey, and also nice coverage down the field by that cornerback, following with the Rodriguez toward the end zone. Nice coverage.
Yeah, Chaney with the pressure.
Yeah.
He was
Willow
zeroing in.
Willow found a spot there on the right side of that, on the left side of the offensive line there.
Eagles go with the bunch formation. Motion is Reese, and they're going to try the sweep again. Makes a nice cut and a good tackle. Wrapped up, brought down. Again, that's 21 there making that play. That's Chaney. Back-to-back plays by Chaney. Nice job.
Yeah, just a gain of 3 on that play. Yeah, nice coverage there by the Bears defense.
Got to bring up 4th down. Eagles will go for it. They're in 4-down territory. 14-0. Nice defensive stand for the Bears here. Pruitt takes it. Now he's rolling to the near side, looking downfield, and finds Gavin Reese, and that will be enough for a first down. Gavin had to go up for it.
Yeah, he made a good adjustment right there. Made a good catch, pulled the ball in, moved the sticks.
Drive stays alive. 1st and 10 now from the Willow Springs 11 for the Liberty Eagles. 5:40 on the clock here in the first. 14-0. Pruitt. And he fakes the handoff to Honeycutt, and Pruitt's going to take it himself. Looks to get to the edge, and again, breaks one tackle, looking for room, but a host of Bears come in to finish him off right around the 5-yard line on the far side of the field.
6 yards for Carter Pruitt.
Nice job by the pursuing by the Bears.
Great pursuit. They were able to string it out.
Wait for help. String it out, wait for help.
Yeah, Carter was able to miss one tackle, but they were right there on top of him.
4 yards to go to pick up a new set of downs. Pruitt, he's looking to pass it. Eli Moore. That, some people will say, that was a bad pass. That's where that pass is supposed to be.
Yep.
He is throwing at the top of the pylon.
Yep.
That way, he is the
only kid that's able to catch it.
So it's going to bring up 3rd and 4 for the Eagles. The ball is spotted on the 5-yard line of the Bears, but Liberty can pick up a set of downs here. They would just soon put it in for 6. Rolling, throwing, catching, putting their hands up for a touchdown. Eddie Rodriguez from 4 yards out from Carter Pruitt. The Eagles go up 20-0. And see if they go for try another extra point. They're going to send another. Yep, they're going to try it again. Come on, Gavin, redeem yourself. So, for kids out there listening, young kids, junior high players, Mighty Might players, be a kicker. And it's up. Woo, that one's no good. Better, though. It was better.
Boy, I thought he made that one.
So after the Liberty score, it's 20-0, 4:46 on the clock. We'll take a timeout, come back with the kickoff. You're listening to Howell County Football on 96.9 The Fox.
If you're a small business owner in southern Missouri, think about everything you need to help your business succeed. You need a plan, happy customers, steady cash flow, and an insurance agent that gets you. State Farm agent Justin Shelby runs a small business in southern Missouri too. He understands the unique needs of local business owners. Justin will make it easy to choose the right protection at the right price, because the one thing you don't need is insurance stress. Call me, State Farm agent Justin Shelby, for your small business needs today. Like a good neighbor, Justin Shelby State Farm is there.
We all love things that are free, like the free gift you receive when you open a free checking account, business or personal, at West Plains Bank and Trust Company. You can even score free gifts for your friends and family if you refer them and they open free checking accounts. Plus, earn a free gift for yourself each time one of your referrals opens an account. Visit us in West Plains, Mountain View, Willow Springs, or Houston for more information. Find out for yourself why our customers leave as friends at West Plains Bank and Trust Company. Member FDIC.
And welcome back. Eagles with the kick. And another squib. It's down at the 45. 1st and 10 for the Bears. Some scores. Camdenton leads West Plains 7-0. Bears leading Houston 6-0. Ava is up on Salem 8-0. And no report on the Cabul Mountain Grove game. And that's, they're really close in proximity. And that's a big rivalry game. And we'll see if Coach Spittler's got anything for Coach Rogers and the Panthers. It could be a good one. I think so. 1st and 10 for the Bears. Working out the split backfield, pistol, handoff. Oh, nice hole opens up. Big running room, getting into the secondary. Down at the Liberty 40-yard line. Great run for Galloway.
Yeah, 14 yards on that pickup, 1st down.
Good job up front. I mean, you just seen the hole open. So the boys in red, they got spanked right there on that play. 1st and 10 for the Bears at the Liberty 39-yard line. Same formation, pistol, and here comes the option. And there's just not much there but a bunch of red jerseys for Ferguson.
That was Robert Saul in the backfield there making the stop.
All right, Robert, there you go. Good job. Loss of a yard, 2nd and 11. Bears again split backfield with Galloway and Smith. Ferguson takes it. Oh, throws it across the middle. Incomplete.
Boy, let me tell you, he was wide open.
Yeah.
That receiver for the Bears.
13 or, no, what's it? 33, wasn't it? 33.
He found that middle crease where no one was covering, just wide open.
Will Banks, the intended receiver.
Willow's getting a lot of kids involved.
It's good.
Getting, kind of throwing the ball around a little bit here.
And try a little wide receiver screen. But stepping out of bounds.
Might be a face mask.
Say a late flag came in from the head judge.
Maybe
the
line
judge.
Personal foul. Oh, it is face mask.
I saw a face mask.
The side judge here was shaking his head like, no, he didn't get it. And then the white hat come in from the far side there and threw the flag.
So, another set of downs for the Bears after the personal foul, and they're definitely in 4-down territory now. The ball will be spotted at the Liberty 23-yard line. Just look at how small Willow is. Again, Liberty's not a big team. Handoff, and Liberty played with a little more aggression that time at the line of scrimmage, and
yeah, that was Walls making the stop right there at the initial line of scrimmage, and there was nowhere to go.
No. So a loss of a couple. It's going to bring up 2nd and 12. Dave, your Hogs, they've got a pretty big game coming up Saturday. Prime time. There's a pass on the sideline. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
I'm actually embarrassed to say this. I'm not sure who we're playing. LSU?
LSU.
Oh, wow. That's going to be a tough one.
But what about Alabama and Ole Miss?
That could be a game.
You know, is this the year that Alabama gets out of
Contention
the
early.
ranking? Yeah. Is this the year? 3rd and long, back to pass, out of the shotgun, looking, nothing there, sack. Back at the 35. And, yeah, Mr. Robert Thal gets back there, makes the sack. And it's going to bring up 4th and long, but still 4-down territory for the Bears.
Oh, Shane Peabody Scott said he's watching in Del Rio, Texas.
The Shane Meister. You know, deer season is when we get a lot of weirdos. There's another sack, penalty flag thrown. It's a loose football. Scramble for it. Yep. When we do football games during deer season, the deer camps, holding, it's going to be against Willow Springs. It'll be declined. It'll be 1st and 10 Liberty.
Yeah, Gary, you bring up a good point about Alabama. It's something to watch when, boy, they've been having some close games. We're not used to that in the last 10 years or so.
They don't have a
with the
quarterback.
Hawks, and they got 2 quarterbacks going, and neither one really
good.
Yeah, neither one really impresses me. I think Nick Saban's handling it rather well. I thought he'd pull all his hair out and by now and be bald, but
I don't think it's Nick Saban. I think an alien's taking over his body, because the Saban I know would be screaming, throwing a fit, chewing out reporters. 1st and 10 Liberty, out of the shotgun. And fakes the handoff, going to run the option, makes the pitch, gets it to Reese. Reese on the sideline, and is going to be forced out of bounds near midfield at about the 48.
But, you know, talking about the college side of things, the focus has kind of been shifted off of Saban this year, and we're looking at Boulder, Colorado more and more. Everything you see is Coach Prime.
Yeah. Disrespected. He's been disrespected again by Oregon. But we'll see how good Colorado is this Saturday. There's another option pitch to Reese. Reese gets to the far side. Now he's got some open field. Now he breaks a tackle, gets to the sideline. Touchdown, Liberty! Touchdown, Gavin Reese. He tippy-toes in from 52 yards out.
Boy, he made a good, just kind of lowered his shoulder there on that D-back that came up to try to make a tackle. Was able to, just the contact there, was able to bounce off of it, and then he was off to the races.
So Liberty now up 26-0. 2:05 to go in the first. As the sun is set, beautiful evening out. Favorite time of year, the fall. September, October.
Today's the first official day of fall.
Yep. Tomorrow isn't it, or Sunday? Or is
I thought
it today?
it was today.
It may be. It's fall. Feels like fall. 2-point conversion good. Carter Pruitt takes it himself. 28-0. Liberty. 2:05 to go. We'll take a break. We'll come back with the Eagle kickoff. You're listening Powell County Football on the Fox 96.9.
Hi, this is Taylor Grubauer with Taylor Grubauer Chevrolet Buick GMC in West Plains. Have you seen the all-new Buicks lately? Like the Encore GX, Envision, Enclave, or the all-new Buick Envista? Take a look. We are South Central Missouri's only Buick dealer, and we have a huge inventory to choose from. Come by and see us in West Plains for the best price on an all-new Buick.
Find new roads today.
And get great buys from nice guys.
Taylor Grubauer Chevrolet in West Plains.
Did you know periodic maintenance is needed to keep your well pump and pressure tank running as they should? A to Z Pump Service offers parts and maintenance for your well. Have your well, tank, and pump checked annually. Stay ahead of potential problems and save money with regular maintenance. Call A to Z Pump Service and schedule your well maintenance today. 417-256-8089. A to Z Pump Service. We are pumping to please.
Welcome back. Eagles have scored 4 times in the first. 6:05 to go still, and the Eagles are kicking to the Bears again. And an angling kick. It's going to be caught at the 29 and returned. Oh, loose ball. Big hit, Eagles. And who comes up with it?
Was that 55?
Oh, my goodness. That was a booming hit on the return.
I was trying to see. I think it was Wyatt Honeycutt with the hit.
I think you're right.
I think coming up with the ball was Rutledge, number 55. And right on the right sideline.
I mean, he put head on ball, and ball squirted 20 yards.
Oh, yeah. So Eagles get the loose ball, and it's back in the offense's hands. 1:58 to go. Honeycutt and Pruitt in the backfield. Fakes the handoff, throwing one up into the air, and it was intended for Gavin Reese. Nice coverage, though, by the Bears.
John Ball with the coverage that down the sideline there.
Yeah, balls with him step by step. Nice coverage. Now just a wide open run down the field and throw the bomb.
Well, that's a good play call, you know, when you get a turnover like that.
Oh, yeah,
take a shot. Now we got a penalty flag thrown on the sideline.
I don't know. I think the ref was getting a lot of talk from the coaching staff on Willow's side.
That was
unsportsmanlike, yeah. So I think it's a sideline warning is what, are they going to, yeah, it's just a warning. Coach got a little, well, no, they're going to mark it off.
Well, you know, anytime the ref is standing right there in your sideline and throws a flag, usually it's the coach or someone that says something. You know?
Yeah.
It got a little personal, I would say, there, right before that flag game.
I was there.
Was one comment.
Yeah, there was one word. There's always a couple magic words that'll get it. I was watching the snap, so I
was too. I was watching the.
But he said one of the magic words. I'm sure. You got bad breath.
That's not it.
Yeah. That's not it. 1st and 10 from the Bear 18, and Pruitt fakes the handoff, takes it up the middle. Oh, what a spin move he makes. Takes it to the pylon. Touchdown, Liberty. Touchdown, Carter Pruitt. Takes it in from 18 yards out. And the Eagles go up 34-0 here in the first.
What a move.
That was a really good spin
That
move.
was split. That was a good read. He could see the lane opening to the outside there, made the spin right to the pylon.
On the replay, do the Chris Berman.
Whoop, whoop.
Eagles for 2 now. Eddie Rodriguez in the backfield for the Eagles. Alongside Carter Pruitt. Looks like they're going to run the option. They make the pitch to Rodriguez and dives in. He gets it, and then the penalty flag. He stretched the ball. He broke the plane, but there is penalty flag.
So an 18-yard touchdown run may be nullified. We'll find out. Probably a hold.
Hold, yeah.
Coming to that holding area.
On the 2-point conversion, they'll have to.
They're going to decline it.
Yeah, decline it. So the Eagles will kick to the Bears with 1:39 to go in the first. 34-0. You're listening. Howell County Football on the Fox 96.9.
When it's game day, there's no better way to tailgate than in the all-new Chevy Silverado from Bailey Chevrolet. The Silverado has room for all your tailgating essentials.
Whether you're chilling, grilling, or cheering, do it all in style with a Bailey Chevy Silverado from Bailey Chevrolet in beautiful downtown Willow Springs. Find new roads to unforgettable game day memories with the Chevy Silverado.
Call 469-3111. Bailey team is gonna get it done.
After countless hours of research, cutting back expenses, and 9 months of anxiously waiting for her, today is the day you finally bring home your new car. It's also the day to protect her with an auto policy from Shelter Insurance. Our policies are competitively priced and include new car replacement coverage if anything were to happen to your new baby.
Ask Shelter Agent Andrea McNew in Mountain View about Shelter's competitive auto insurance rates.
And welcome back. Eagles are up 34-0. Set to kick it off again. 1:39 to go. And the kick, Mays with the kick. And it's going to be down at the 26-yard line. 1st and 10, Willow Springs. And that's how Liberty kicks, for Willow listening, or maybe they'll watch the video. I mean, Liberty kicks that way to everybody.
Yeah,
It's not some people get pretty fired up about it, but it's just that's what they do.
It's Liberty's way of eliminating the special teams letdown.
Yeah. 1st and 10 for the Bears out of the Pistols, backfield. Hands it off to the first man through, wrapped up, brought down behind the line of scrimmage. And a loss of a yard, 2nd and 11.
That big Glasscock.
Yep.
Making a stop there.
Well, the Bears' total offense is 6 yards. They have thrown the ball 3 times for 8 yards, but in rushing, they're -2.
Pistol formation, split backfield. And quarterback keeper did a good job pulling it out, and is going to be hit. They're going to pick up a couple. It'll bring up 3rd and 9.
The Bears have 2 first downs. Quarterback Ferguson carried that for 3.
3rd and long as we're under a minute to go. 34-0, and it's the first quarter. We're not coming up on the half. Bears will send out 2 trips here to the near side. And the handoff is no, it's not. Quarterback puts it in, pulls it out. 56 there in the backfield. Gillum. They faked the handoff to Gillum, and quarterback kept it. Ferguson, he picks up 1 and is brought down. It's going to be 4th and 7 for the Bears. And that is how the first quarter will come to a close. It's been all Liberty, 34-0 after 1. You're listening to Howell County Football on the Fox 96.9.
It's my favorite time of year. It's time to get ready for fall hunting and fishing season. Everything you need for your next trip to the woods or the water, you'll find at Monty's Outdoors, Southern Hill Shopping Center in West Plains. Game cameras, tree stands, hunting blinds, shooting sticks, attractants, cover scents, and of course, rods and reels, fishing tackle. Everything you need and name brand products is what you'll find at Monty's Outdoors, Southern Hill Shopping Center, West Plains. Happy hunting and happy fishing.
Switching is easy. We do it all the time. We switch on the lights, we switch TV channels, some of us even switch partners while dancing. Well, that may be a stretch, but what's not a stretch is how you can switch and save with State Farm. In fact, State Farm agent Justin Shelby, right here in Southern Missouri, can help you switch and start saving today. Justin and his team are ready to welcome you to the State Farm neighborhood. With Justin Shelby, it's easy to switch and save. Give me a call today if you want the real deal. Like a good neighbor, Justin Shelby, State Farm is there.
Welcome back, and 34-0 is where we're at on the scoreboard. Liberty Bears with the football, and it is 4th and 7. A lot of conference games. Of course, Houston and Thayer. Thayer's up on Houston 12-0, and during the breaks, Dave, Tyler, and myself were kind of surprised by that. Kind of thought, Houston, there's the thing, you have a big win, and then you think you're the almighty,
Well, it's so different. Like, you know, here in the past 18 years, we have been that front runner of the conference.
Yeah.
Well, now you're kind of seeing the battleground that's below that top spot. It's wide open.
It's wide open. Yeah.
I mean, you've got us beating up on Thayer. Now Thayer beat up on Salem. Now they're up on
Kabul.
Or Houston.
Houston beat Kabul.
And last I saw, it was still scoreless with Kabul Grove.
So the Bears line up to go for it on fourth down. Back to pass. Looking downfield to the middle of the field. Oh, it was in my hands. Mom, I had it. It was in my hands. And it fell out. Chris Shar is like, rats.
Hey, that was a nice route there by Willow. Number 12 did have a half step, but Liberty really closed in well. Two guys ended up double teaming that receiver.
First and 10 for Liberty. Timeout, Bears with 11:53. We'll keep it here during the timeout. It is bow season, and I'm sure this evening it's kind of windy, but I'm sure there were still people up hugging the tree.
Oh, I guarantee it. I just got notification when my buddy killed a nice buck tonight. So
there you go.
There's been some good ones hit the ground.
Early game cameras changed the game. You go out there and just get you a little more confidence.
Well, Gary, I'll tell you this. I was on my four-wheeler at my farm the other day. I'm not going to tell you the exact location of the farm, but I saw a beauty.
Yeah.
Even got my attention.
In Arkansas?
No, here.
Oh, okay. That's even better.
It's, pretty close. I'm not going to tell you exactly where it is.
Well, go ahead and drop me a pin, Dave.
Whisper to Tyler. And,
I don't hunt, but I love deer meat. Man, I'll take deer meat.
Oh, yeah. Well, Corey can help you out maybe.
Oh, yeah. I think they're going to head to the farm here pretty soon.
I don't know. Is Corey listening?
He may be.
First and 10, Liberty, empty backfield. Pruitt backs up, waits for the snap at the Bear 35. Quick pass over the head of Eddie Rodriguez. Good coverage by the Bears. That was Dylan Ferguson with the coverage. Second and 10. A lot of sauce on that there from Carter. Kind of sailed on him a little bit. Those 7-yarders, just, you want to get them there, but the Eagles will have Honeycutt in the backfield. Pruitt takes the snap, drops straight back, looking into the middle of the field. There's Rodriguez. Oh, and he just couldn't haul it in. It was a good throw. That was catchable, but Eddie, again, size right there. When he looked back for it, I think probably all he seen was a white helmet.
Yeah,
but it just dropped right there where it needed to be.
Yeah, that was a pretty ball.
For Liberty passing so far in the first half, 23 yards, 3 different receivers, Reese, Rodriguez, and Moore caught a ball. And yes, I got a
snap taken. Pruitt rolls to the far side. There's his target. It's caught. Chris Shar spins out of a tackle and dives forward near the 5. First and goal, Liberty. Shar is really, the more he plays,
he's so better. He's so explosive.
Yeah.
He's so quick. So quick.
8th grade won last night, and they had a great game. 7th grade came up short. The B team came up short. Pruitt out of the gun, rolling to the near side, got his head up. Here comes some pressure. Looks to the end zone, caught. Touchdown, Eddie Rodriguez. Touchdown, Liberty, and the Eagles go up 40-0. 11:13 to go here in the first half. We got to see something really special tonight, too, guys. Angel Lopez,
yes,
was hurt a couple years ago, and he is working hard every day, but stood up on his own, acknowledged the crowd, so Angel,
big smile on his face.
Oh, Angel's always got a smile, that's for sure. Eagles will try their third extra point. Gavin, right now he's just kind of got that lizard effect going on in his head. Right? Don't start, please. Don't start. Yeah, because it gets frustrating.
I thought he made the last one, but
it was a better kick.
It was a better. It looked really good.
It's like golf. It gets in your head. Chris Shaw, the holder. Here comes some pressure. Kick is up. That's good. There it is.
Hey, we got it.
Extra point is good.
Attaboy, Gav.
High fives all around. 41-0, 11-13 to go in the first half. Eagles on top. You're listening to Howell County Football on the Fox 96.9.
If you have 10 minutes and online access, you're ready to open a new checking or savings account with West Plains Bank and Trust Company. Already a customer? Just log into digital banking and click Add an Account, making the switch to West Plains Bank and Trust Company. Welcome. Simply visit westplainsbank.com and click Open Account. 24/7 convenience, FDIC insured, free debit card and e-statements. It's simple and convenient to open your account online with West Plains Bank and Trust Company. Member FDIC.
It's where you raise your family, and now you are making memories with your grandkids. It's your home. Now look around at all those trees. Will the next memory be when a limb or the whole tree comes crashing through the roof? Call Casey's Tree Service to trim or even remove the trees that are a threat to your home.
Casey's Tree Service, taking care of your family tree. Call 417-247-1180.
All right. You got Dave out there doing math. That was rude of me. Eagles going to kick it off. There was a penalty at the end of the play against the Bears, so Liberty will be kicking from the Bear 45. See if they just put it in the end zone and have the Bears started at the 20. Gavin, switch the boot. That's what they do. Yep. So no return. First and 10 for the Bears at their 20-yard line.
Say it was a touchback, and the white hat got confused and threw his flag.
Yeah. So we know that we've got Corey tuned in tonight.
That is right. I got my son-in-law, Corey, just sent me a message. He is indeed listening.
Yep.
To the game.
Shane Scott. We've got Shane tuned in.
My cousin Brad Jester said he's
Bradley.
He's home with some sick grandkids, but he said listening to Liberty football makes us all feel better.
Oh, right on. Well, that bug is going around, and
bad.
The thing, hygiene, folks. Wash your hands. If you're sick, stay home, because it is going around. First and 10 for the Bears. Out the pistol, handoff. Quarterback's going to keep it. Good job, nice run, and Ferguson brings it out near the first down marker. He is going to get a first down. He needed 10, picked up 11. Good job by.
Yeah, I'm just glad Glad Rodriguez made a tackle there.
Yeah.
He had a head of steam and some open ground in front of him.
Sophomore again. Willow Springs really, really young out there. Deuces to the near side. Ferguson's going to hand it off this time up the middle. Yep. See, the quarterback does that a few times. All of a sudden, he'll dictate the flow of the defense. And Galloway says, "Thank you very much. I'll pick up 3. Second or 4. I'll pick up 2nd and 6 now after that tote." Another handoff to Galloway. This time Liberty's right there waiting. Biggest thing, you can win at the line of scrimmage, but sometimes you can be over aggressive with it and you'll just run right past the play.
Just kind of over pursue.
Yep. Third and 6. Out of the gun. There's another handoff. Boom. Nope. Quarterback keeper. Good job again by Ferguson.
Great read there by the quarterback.
Pull that. Tell you what, Willow's very young, but when they've got some ingredients here. They've got some, for the recipe, they've got some ingredients. Just experience, spend another year in the weight room. 4th and 2. Who's going to go for it? Ferguson back to pass. Oh, he's got a receiver, and intended receiver was Everett Smith, incomplete. Bears will turn it over on downs. 1st and 10 for the Liberty Eagles. 9:26 to go in the half, 41-0. And let's check in with James, the Hitman Hurd. What kind of scores you got for us?
Right now we got Thayer 12-0 over Houston. Kabul and Mountain Grove still tied at 0. Camdenton is up 21-0 on West Plains right now. And that's the immediate area. That's what I've got right now.
Timeout here by the Bears with 9:26 to go. Pioneer Days is going to be coming up in Mountain View before long. And then you got Willow Fest or Bear Fest in Willow Springs coming up. That's usually like the first weekend in October. Pioneer Days, the last Saturday in September. So a week from tomorrow. But now Hootin' and Hollering is going on in Gainesville. And now, guys, they have one of the greatest events in the Ozarks. Husband calling contest. Okay? So, yeah. This is the best. So wives get to get up there on stage and call their husband. And, I mean, it's a tremendous prize that they win, What do they say up there? What's the call? Well, can we say on air what Kim hollers for you? So, just whatever husband call a wife has.
I really don't know what she says because I don't listen. I've been accused of that.
Oh, that's bad. Well, I'm going back tomorrow, so I'm just going to stay quiet. I'm going to... Well, your wife's listening. Right? I guess she said, you better. Liberty, quick hitter. Oh, Eli Moore tipped it up in the air, almost taken away by the Bears on the far side. Almost a pick by Ball. He rode in on it. Of course, his grandpa is in Shannon County. Oh, Andy. Leroy. Oh, okay. Yeah, Leroy Ball.
Oh, I thought you were talking to Eli Moore.
Oh, no. I was talking about the Willow Springs.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Andy Moore, absolutely. There's a handoff and looking to make a cut and keeping him going to penetration, the drive, and that is Boyer, number 9. Toting the rock for the Liberty Eagles. That number 9 snuck in there on me. Well, yeah, you run it like that, you could stay out there. Now he's going to be the inside receiver on the trip side.
That's Jasper Melby.
Oh, Jasper Melby, okay. Rolling, looking downfield, quick pass, thrown, caught, and wrapped up. Spun out of bounds at the 16. 8:50 to go, 41-0 Liberty. We got a lot of different jersey numbers out there. Kyle Roberts, middle receiver. Rodriguez, the outside receiver. And then, number 9, fake the jet sweep, looking to pass, caught. Touchdown, Liberty, touchdown, Eli Moore. And the Eagles go up 47-0.
That was a pretty ball on a pretty route, ran slant over the middle.
It's wide open.
That slant is so hard to defend, especially when you get that one inside step against that cornerback.
A lot of coaches don't like it because bad things can happen.
Yeah.
It's a slant. But when teams are taking away the outside, there's fewer people to defend it. So I think the risk-reward is there.
It's there, and Liberty ran it deeper.
Yeah.
You're out of that danger zone. you don't have those big hitters sitting and waiting in the middle, That was just a pretty play.
Gavin Reese says, I can do it again. And that may have got partially blocked. No good. 47-0, 8:21 to go in the first half. Liberty leading the Willow Springs Bears. You're listening to Howell County Football on the Fox 96.9.
The Ozarks Healthcare team cares about your athlete's health. That's why they're on the sidelines cheering you on and ready to step in should anything happen. Nurse practitioner Adam Madison is proud to be the Liberty Eagles team provider. The OZH team sends best wishes to all athletes for safe play and exceptional sportsmanship. For more information about the Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedic and Spine, visit www.ozarkshealthcare.com.
Let's face it, most of us will have a time where we need some extra money. If that is you right now, gather your gold and silver jewelry and get to the Ozark Trading Post on Oak Street in Mountain View. Randy buys and loans on gold and silver, guns, and more. The Ozark Trading Post for a huge selection of musical instruments as well. And don't be surprised when a pick-in session breaks out. Get to Ozark Trading Post. You never know what you will find. Go Eagles!
And welcome back. Hey, we got Carl and Bev Hicks tuned in.
It is 0-0 at the half for Grove and Kabul.
Oh! Liberty tries to kick it deep, almost comes up with it. The hesitation to get the football. Man, I tell you, that's you got to be like a dog, starving dog on a bone. You see that football, you got to get on it. If the Bears do recover, it'll be 1st and 10 from their own 18.
Well, the Bears, a couple of different ball carriers, Ferguson, the quarterback, and Galloway, total of 20 rushing yards here in the first half. And they have passed the ball 3 times to Dean and Smith.
And, hey, we got a really cool golf tournament that's coming up at the Willow Springs Times at Banyo. It's the Jim Cox Memorial. I do believe it's Saturday, October 14th. 2-person scramble, $80 a team. Bears look to run the option. Quarterback keeper looks to cut it up. Nice job. That's Jake Carl coming up making the stop for the Eagles. But the Jim Cox Memorial 2-person, 18-hole scramble, $80 a team. It is a fantastic time. Of course, if you've not played, that's where I play at Willow. It's my home course, and it's fantastic. The greens, tee boxes, the fairways. It's just an excellent 9-hole course, and that is a really fun tournament. You can sign up at the pro shop. 2nd and 9 for the Bears out of the pistol split backfield, dropping back. There's pressure, and it's picked off, tipped twice. Rutledge got a piece of it. Finally snagging it in. Is that Chris Shaw?
Chris Shaw.
And he's going to take it all the way down inside the 10 near the 5-yard line. 1st and goal, Liberty, with 7:29 to go.
Yeah, so the first turnover of the game, interception.
Yeah, Brody Rutledge tipped it, and then I couldn't see who was over there that almost hauled it in, and ending up with it was Chris Shaw. So the Eagles, 1st and goal from the Bear 5-yard line. And we've got lots of substitutions in out there now. Taking the snap. There's a handoff and spinning, trying to break tackles, but knew where to go. Bears, great penetration by the Willow Bears that time. They were in the backfield hunting.
Yeah, Jasper Melby made a good move just to get away from the initial contact, but then more pressure just swarmed on him there.
So it'll be 2nd and goal for the Liberty Eagles. Split backs out of the shotgun for Pruitt. Now he's rolling to the far side. Backside pressure. Pruitt's going to cut it up. Leans, dives. Touchdown, Liberty. Touchdown, Carter Pruitt. Took it in from 9 yards out. And the Eagles go up 53-0 here in the first half. 6:48 to go in the half. Eagles will line up for the point after.
Liberty turning the turnover into points.
Yeah, so Liberty scores 5 times in the first quarter, now 3 in the second.
Extra point attempt. Chris Shar with the hold, and there's a flag.
Being offsides on Willow.
Yeah, now Liberty will probably go for 2 if they move the ball half the distance.
Yeah, that defensive end on the left side jumped the ball, trying to time it.
They made you say Gavin going at quarterback. But, this is something they need to work on. I think everybody watching, listening, can agree upon that. If you have an opportunity to work on something to get better, this is, use that to your advantage.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Definitely work on your field goals, extra points when you have a chance.
Here comes the snap. It's good. The hold is good. The kick is up, and it is good. There it is. 54-0 Liberty, 6:48 to go in the half. You're listening to Howell County Football on the Fox 96.9.
Selling the American dream one home at a time. Monarch Realty.
We all want to be on a winning team. When you are thinking of selling, call Solomon Cornelius and his team of experienced agents at Monarch Realty. They know how to help you get ready for the market and gain top dollar for your property.
Selling the American dream one home at a time. Monarch Realty. Monarch Realty.
Hi, this is Taylor Gruball with Taylor Gruball Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC in West Plains. There's something that makes us different at our dealership. When you come here, you get one low price that's posted on the tag in every windshield. Then you pick out the one you want, and we shake your hand on the deal. So visit us in West Plains for 3 great brands, Chevy, Buick, GMC, and one low price, the best price.
Find new roads at Taylor Gruball Chevy, Buick, and GMC.
And get great buys from nice guys.
Oh, getting old as hell, It's bad. I was looking at the junior high roster, so yeah, Melby. There's a kick, and it's caught at the 25, and looking to get to the sideline, then forced out of bounds. It'll be 1st and 10 Bears. So yes, that was Melby. There we go. Yes. I mean, it's bad when you go to town to go to the grocery store. You get halfway from your house to town, and you go, "Where am I going? what am I going to get?" Yeah, what am I going to get? You get into the store, and it's like, oh crap!
Oh, I have a list and everything, and I still will leave things off of the list.
Yes. Well, it does not get any better. Colder weather, it hurts more.
The heat and the cold hurt a lot worse.
Naps are a valued asset.
Yes.
Sleep is not overrated. 1st and 10 for the Bears. Out of the pistol. Split backfield. There's the quarterback keeper, and Ferguson tries to squirt it out the right side. Liberty there. I believe that D end on that far side. Because we've got some substitution going on. Yeah, Eli Moore. Coming up.
He's kind of playing in at the...
He's outside linebacker.
No, he's split out.
Okay.
There's just no receiver to cover.
Pistol, split backfield. And this time it will be given to the running back, Galloway. Picks up maybe a yard. We'll bring up 3rd and 9. 5:50 to go in the half. 54-0. NFL. The Kansas City Chiefs, Dave. They play at 3 o'clock on Channel 5 or Fox.
Who do we got this week, by the way?
Well, they beat Jacksonville last week, right?
Yes.
Chicago Bears.
That is correct. Yeah, Chicago coming.
There's pick 6. Eddie Rodriguez read that. The Bears dropped back, and they was going to throw a little sideline pass to Everett Smith, but Eddie Rodriguez, he lied there like a fox in the weeds, and he just nabbed it out of the air and took it to the end zone for 6 more. 60-0 Liberty. sound like a Jack's Fork goggle-eye coming out of a roof watch, after a grub.
Yeah, he sat there and he waited on that one.
5:18 to go in the half. Liberty lining up for the extra point. Snap is good. The kick is up. And it is good. 2 in a row. No, he missed the last, but he's made 2.
No, he's made 3.
He's made 3. Okay.
Yeah, he made 1 down here, 2 down there.
All right, 61-0 Liberty. And, who do we have? What wife out here do we know would be really good in the wife calling contest? Whew. You don't have to mention yours, but you can mention one of your buddies. You can help them out. Ooh. I don't know. Bird, maybe? Linda? I'm sure she's hollered for Alex. Yeah. I bet Linda's. I bet she's got some good calling she can do. I'm too scared to say. I'm kind of. You guys are just crawdadding completely away from every bit of this conversation. But yeah, that's a lot of fun. Husband calling contest. Eagles set to kick it off. And they'll put it up in the air, and it's going to hit it about the 20 and then bounce out of bounds. No return, 1st and 10 for the Willow Bears. So, a lot of people tuned in. We appreciate that. We truly do. Each week, and once basketball season gets going, we'll be live video streaming, a boys basketball game or a girls, but we'll be doing one live video stream during basketball season each week. Kind of looking forward to that.
Yeah, I'm ready to get back in the gym.
Yeah.
I know my kid is.
Chomping at the bit.
Yep.
Lady Eagle Volleyball, they've been picking up some momentum.
Yep.
Out of the shotgun. Handoff. Hitting the backfield, wrapped up, nowhere to go is Galloway.
Yeah, Liberty Volleyball travels to Stratford for the tournament tomorrow.
That's a really good tournament. That's a tournament that you kind of look at how I used to look at the Liberty tournament, back in the day when, you just went, there's 8 teams in it, and you go, there's 6 that could win this dang thing.
Yep.
Pack your lunch because it's going to be a rough week. Loss of 4, 2nd and 14, and another handoff. Galloway takes it right up the middle. He brings it out to their own 35-yard line. So he picks up the yardage that the Bears lost on first down play.
Preston Smothers getting in on a tackle there.
Yeah, Liberty's kind of shuffling players in and out. Right now, there's some number 2s out there. Jaron and Brody Rutledge still in at linebacker. They've really not had to do a whole lot because D-line's been making a lot of the tackles. And Jaron shows blitz. Boy, he just bulldogged through everybody, moved the pile. I don't know if he got the sack, but he just bull rushed.
Yeah, I think that was Robert Saul getting through there, making the initial contact there on the quarterback.
It's going to bring up 4th down, 3:40, and counting on the clock here in the first half, 61-0. It looks like the Bears will attempt a punt. Now, if you're Liberty, there's no need to rush. Work on your return. You use this to work on your return. Good snap. And it's a low line drive. Brody says, thank you very much. Give me that. Give me that. You got some jelly for that biscuit? I'm hungry. Here I go. And Brody takes it to the 30, so it'll be 1st and 10. That was a lot. He actually caught that in self-defense because it would have just taken his helmet completely off his head if he didn't catch it. But I don't know. I think my first bit was better. That may have had jelly on it, and he smelled it. Brody's not going to turn down a biscuit with jelly on it. I guarantee it. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. The ball at the Bears' 30-yard line. 3:12 to go in the half. So again, got some different players. Braden Mays comes out. He's going to line up as a receiver.
Looks like Melby be taking the snaps here.
And then the Honeycutt, the tailback. Snaps taken. Fakes the handoff. Melby's going to keep it. Big hole. Running room. Got a nice block. Looking to get to the edge. Touchdown. Liberty. Touchdown. Melby takes it in for 6. And the Eagles go up 67-0 here in the first half. 3:03 to go. And there's a penalty flag. Oh, no. Well, that block that it was. Man, that was a heck of a run. It was a great run by Melby. Great run. But it's one of those blocks that you're trying to get away from. Exactly. You're trying to get away from it, but there's just no way. So now Liberty will sub in some more players. Carter Pruitt comes back out. Clock is stopped with 3:03 on it. So shotgun snap, and they hand it off to the lineman, and that is Tyler Glasscock. Glasscock takes it for 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. And this will be about it for the Liberty starters. Power formation in the backfield. Oh, there's a fumble. And that was Brody Rutledge. It was a little... I don't think the ball ever got back to him. No. Turnover, and the Bears come up with it. So 1st and 10 for the Bears, and they'll take it back and start their drive at their own 26. .224 to go, 61-0 Liberty. Will await the snap, takes it, drops back, pump fakes, and is sacked. And that, again, the D-line is pretty much just getting a big push.
Jake Carl got in on that one and just drove him.
And Jake, I don't know what, 6'2", maybe? 6'3", possibly. Got some length on him. Kind of like that D end for the blue and silver.
Yeah. Yeah.
That tormented Patrick Mahomes. 2nd and 16. Bears will hand it off the right side, and a nice run for Ferguson. They'll bring it out to the 25-yard line, almost picking up the lost yardage, but 3rd and 11. 1:20 to go in the half. Bears will have deuces here to the near side. Rodriguez and Shar will pick them up. Bears will roll out, and there's Jake Carl again. He kind of blew that up. Liberty was able to get the sack. Yeah, Jake Carl again.
Jake Carl,
he's just he may not be getting a lot of the tackles or sacks, but whoever is whoever he's lining up against, he's
disrupting a whole bunch
tearing
of stuff.
things up. Yeah. So the Bears back to punt. Maybe. Oh yeah, they'll take the timeout, and the clock will stop with 14 seconds to go in the half. We'll keep it here. Coming up to halftime, Dave Quinn will go through numbers in the first half. Again, Liberty scoring a whole bunch. Also, we've got, coming up on where I'm at in the mornings, Q94, an opportunity for some folks. I've been giving away Mizzou tickets.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody loves the winner. Well, I hope I don't jinx them, but Mizzou's winning. They're not ranked. They're starting to kind of, you're hearing some murmuring now, like, hey, what's this going on with Mizzou? That was a big win over Kansas State.
What a finish.
Holy moly. 61-yard field goal. It was just back and forth, sold out stadium, totally insane. But
against the top 25.
Yeah, exactly. Bears with the punt. High punt goes up. And it's going to take a Liberty bounce and hits it about the 37-yard line and then bounces Liberty's way all the way back to the 26.
Yeah, about an 8-yard net punt. It's got an unlucky bounce that bounced back toward the Bears side.
So the Liberty Eagles will have one snap, probably take a knee, go in the locker room with a 61-point lead, and work on things. If you're Coach Ackland, thing is,
we've got our young kids out there, though.
See if they, take a knee. It's the right thing to do. So after one, the Liberty Eagles are rolling 61-0 on the Willow Springs Bears. Don't forget, coming up, we've got first half stats. They will go through all that. The Hitman James Hurt will have some highlights for you and go through some scores as well. A lot of stuff there to cover. Several, pretty good games going on in and around the area. But a big thank you to Ozarks Healthcare, Monty's Outdoors, Dave's Auto Service, Simmons Bank, Casey's Tree Service, Ozark Trading Post, and Justin Shelby, your State Farm insurance agent. Bailey Chevrolet. I was down in St. John Thursday. He's got a pretty good inventory of rigs down at the lot. Hometown Insurance, along with the Bank of Birch Tree, Gentleman Jim's. See Andrea McNew at Shelter Insurance here in Mountain View, along with Greg's Body Shop. And, of course, Lynn McKenzie and family at the Anchor, USA Mortgage in Mountain View, SBU in Mountain View, Taylor Gruball Chevrolet, Mountain View Auto Parts, and Able Insurance. Also, on our live stream, we want to thank USA Mortgage. And we've got, for our pregame show and the locker room show that's coming up, is brought to you by Andrea McNew, your Shelter Insurance agent. So be sure to stick around for that. In our video presentation, Missouri Home Realty and St. Francis Hospital, your scoreboard sponsor, Mountain View Lumber, and also we want to thank Able Insurance. We'll come back in 3 minutes. Dave will go through first half stats, and then your halftime show will start with the Hitman James Hurt. You're listening to Howell County Football on the Fox 96.9.
Rooted in our communities, Simmons goes beyond banking. We're your friendly neighbor. Committed to fostering strong community bonds, we proudly invest in our local schools. When you're in need of banking services, Simmons Bank is here for you. Whether you're striving towards your goals or aiming for financial success, count on Simmons Bank to be your partner every step of the way. To discover a nearby branch, simply visit simmonsbank.com. Simmons Bank, member FDIC.
Growing up, my parents always encouraged me to do what's right, even if it wasn't easy. I'd always hear my mother's voice say, do the right thing. That stuck with me. Every day, just do the right thing. That's it. The rest takes care of itself.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe in doing the right thing for our customers and our communities.
For all your auto, home, life, and business insurance needs, see Shelter Insurance Agent Robert Hollis.
Hi, this is Teresa Gelkin at USA Mortgage in Mountain View. It's no secret that interest rates are high, but still not as high as most credit cards. Why not use the equity in your home for those home improvements, unexpected expenses, or to consolidate your debt? Give me a call and see all of the options we have to offer. USA Mortgage Mountain View, the home of possibility.
NMLS 468546. Company NMLS 227262. Equal housing lender. Not a commitment to lend. Additional terms and conditions apply.
Hey, Eagles fans, after the game, stay tuned for the Locker Room Show, brought to you by Shelter Insurance Agent Andrea McNew. That'll be your opportunity to call in, talk about the game, and hand out game balls to those deserving players. It's the Locker Room Show every Friday night after Liberty Eagles football right here on the Fox 96.9. Look forward to hearing from you. 257-0369, 2570-FOX is the number. Get those game balls ready. We'll talk to you soon.
When it's game day, there's no better way to tailgate than in the all-new Chevy Silverado from Bailey Chevrolet. The Silverado has room for all your tailgating essentials.
Whether you're chilling, grilling, or cheering, do it all in style with a Bailey Chevy Silverado from Bailey Chevrolet in beautiful downtown Willow Springs. Find new roads to unforgettable game day memories with the Chevy Silverado.
The 4693111 Bailey team is gonna get it done.
If you own one truck to a fleet of trucks, TLG Peterbilt understands that when you have one broke down, it's more than lost time. Here at TLG Peterbilt, uptime all the time means we have the right parts for all models of trucks and trailers to get your truck back on the road and your drivers home for the game. Hey, this is Damon with TLG Peterbilt in Willow Springs. We proudly support our Willow Springs Bears. Visit us at tlgtrucks.com or on Highway 60 in Willow Springs.
Well, the Liberty Eagles with a commanding lead here at half at the Nest against the Willow Springs Bears, 61-0. Liberty, 277 yards total offense in the first half, 200 on the ground. Carter Pruitt, 6 carries, 72 yards. Reese, 4 carries for 72 yards also. Shar, 1 carry with a huge 40-yard run. And Melby came in late in the second quarter, 2 carries, 11 yards. And Glasscock also 1 carry for 5 yards, 36 first downs. They were penalized 2 times for 20 yards. And on the passing side, 77 yards through the air. Reese, 2 catches, 11. Rodriguez, 2 catches, 10. Moore, 3 catches for 31. And Shar with a nice 25-yard catch in the second quarter. Liberty scores 5 times in the first quarter on an 11-yard run by Pruitt, a 40-yard run by Shar, a 4-yard pass to Rodriguez, a 52-yard run by Reese, and an 18-yard run by Pruitt. And Liberty scores 4 times in the second quarter on a 6-yard pass to Rodriguez, a 17-yard pass to Moore, a 9-yard run to Pruitt, and a 27-yard interception touchdown return by Rodriguez. Now, on the Willow Springs side, 3 first downs, 2 turnovers, both interceptions. They were penalized 2 times for 20 yards. Total offense is just at 20 yards for the Bears, 12 on the ground. Quarterback Ferguson, having a tough night, has touched the ball 14 times, lost 6 yards in the first half. Galloway carried the ball 6 times for 18 yards. They passed to 2 different receivers for a total of 8 yards. Eam, 2 catches, 7 yards, and Smith, 1 catch for 1 yard. So that is the halftime stats as Liberty, again, a huge margin right now, 61-0 here at the Nest. I'm going to turn it back over to James, the hitman at the Fox.
Just arrived at Monty's Outdoors. Fall favorites like Under Armour hoodies, hook flannel shirts, and outdoor pants, all at 20% off. New styles of muck boots for women start at just $99. New colors of Yeti like Cosmic Lilac and Camp Green now in store. Check out the restocked hat wall, over 500 new hats available. And take a look at the latest hunting gear like the new Wise Eye data camera. High-def photos with weather data so you can stalk that trophy buck from your cell phone. All this and more at Monty's Outdoors.
It is the mission of Cox Health Center in Willow Springs to be the best for the community we serve by showing safety, compassion, respect, and integrity. As part of that mission, our nurse practitioners are offering extended hours on most days, opening at 7 a.m. until 6 p.m. Walk-ins are also welcome for nurse practitioner visits. Cox Health Center in Willow Springs, located on Main Street next to Booster Field.
And it's halftime. Liberty Eagles with a 61-0 lead over the Willow Springs Bears at the half. Thanks to Dave for giving us an update on the stats. We'll go through first half highlights here in just a little bit. But I want to get you caught up on the scores in the area. Lamar, they've got a 14-0 lead over East Newton at the half. Marionville, 21-0 over Diamond at the half. Also, at the half, Webb City 14-0 over Ozark, Seneca 40-0 over Monette, and Nixa 21-13 over Joplin. In the second quarter, Lebanon with a 14-0 lead over Waynesville. At the half, Nevada over Mount Vernon 28-21. Republic and Willard tied at 14 at the half. Last look, Ava was up 40-0 over Salem at halftime. Glendale, at last report, 7-0 over Bolivar. Game that's being heard on 102.5 High Country KDY and at OzarkRadioNews.com live stream. Camdenton with a 24-0 lead over West Plains at the half. Neosho 14-7 over Carthage at halftime. It's Marshfield getting beat by Reed Spring at the half, 28-6. McDonald County and Cassville, 7-6 McDonald County first quarter. Game that took place last night, it was Kickapoo with a 42-6 win over Parkview. Strafford's got a 21-14 lead over Central at the half. Aurora 42-7 over Hollister at the half, and Rogersville is shutting out Catholic at the half, 21-0. Catholic still no points on the season. They have not scored. Third quarter at Mountain Grove. Mountain Grove and Kabul 0-0 at the half. Mountain Grove has just took a 7-0 lead over the Kabul Bulldogs. The game you're hearing here, Liberty 61-0 over Willow Springs. It's homecoming at Thayer. The Houston Tigers travel down there. That game's going on over on our sister station, 93.9 Q94, the Mountain of Rock. It's Thayer with a halftime lead over Houston, 12-7. Ash Grove shutting out Miller at the half, 28-0. Lockwood 30-6 over Osceola in the second quarter. It's Liberal with a 68-6 lead over Jasper in the second. Sarcoxy doubling up Lafayette 14-7 at halftime. Colcamp and Versailles knotted at 12 at the half, and Appleton City leading College Heights 38-24. That's also a halftime. Before we send it back out to the nest, we'll go through those scores one more time. Well, we'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll get to first half highlights. You're listening to Howell County Football on the Fox 96.9. For the past 10 years, the Anchor has been there ready to serve you no matter the day or time. Stop by Mountain View's only locally owned convenience store, The Anchor, to fuel up your vehicle, then go inside and grab some food to fuel yourself. Whether you're headed to the game, headed home from the game, headed to work, or heading to the woods or the river, stop by The Anchor, the only locally owned convenience store in town. Open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's The Anchor.
If you're a small business owner in southern Missouri, think about everything you need to help your business succeed. You need a plan, happy customers, steady cash flow, and an insurance agent that gets you. State Farm agent Justin Shelby runs a small business in southern Missouri too. He understands the unique needs of local business owners. Justin will make it easy to choose the right protection at the right price, because the one thing you don't need is insurance stress. Call me, State Farm agent Justin Shelby, for your small business needs today. Like a good neighbor, Justin Shelby State Farm is there.
We all love things that are free, like the free gift you receive when you open a free checking account, business or personal, at West Plains Bank and Trust Company. You can even score free gifts for your friends and family if you refer them and they open free checking accounts. Plus, earn a free gift for yourself each time one of your referrals opens an account. Visit us in West Plains, Mountain View, Willow Springs, or Houston for more information. Find out for yourself why our customers leave as friends at West Plains Bank and Trust Company. Member FDIC.
And welcome back. Halftime here with Liberty Eagles 61-0 lead over Willow Springs at the half. We invite you after the game to stick around for the locker room show. That'll be your opportunity to call in and hand out some game balls and talk about whatever game you are at or listening to or watching, whatever it may be, all across the area. So let's get started here. First half highlights. Liberty won the toss, deferred to the second half, so they kicked off to Willow Springs. Willow was 3 and out, actually fumbled in the attempt to punt. So 4 plays, 1 yard, and 2 plays later, Liberty punched it in for the first time.
Same formation. Pruitt out of the gun, takes the snap. Now he's going to roll to the near side. Gavin will lead block. There's no one there to block. And Pruitt just goes in untouched. Gavin's looking for someone to block. No one there. Eagles go up 6-0. 10:03 to go in the first.
The 2-point conversion was good, so that made the score 8-0. Willow Springs got the ball back, and once again, they was 3 and out. Went for it on 4th down, actually turnover on downs, and 1 play later, Liberty put it in for the second time.
Carter Pruitt works out the shotgun motion. The Eagles going to run the sweep, and they get it in the hands of Chris Shaw, and he gone. Touchdown Liberty on the jet. 6 more.
What a block. Cody. Wyatt Honeycutt had the cornerback out there, was the only man in the flat to beat, and Wyatt made an excellent block there to spring Shaw.
The extra point attempt was no good. That made the score 14-0 Liberty. Liberty recovered the next kick and went on another long drive. This one, a 12-play drive for their 3rd touchdown of the game.
They would just soon put it in for 6. Rolling, throwing, catching, putting their hands up for a touchdown. Eddie Rodriguez from 4 yards out from Carter Pruitt. The Eagles go up 20-0.
Once again, the extra point was no good. Willow Springs got the ball back, and on the first play of the drive, Galloway went for a 14-yard run to get them started off well, but then they lost yards. Incomplete pass, then another loss, got another first down, but then 2 sacks in a row caused to turn the ball over on downs once again. 2 plays later, Liberty puts touchdown number 4 on the board.
There's another option pitch to Reese. Reese gets to the far side. Now he's got some open field. Now he breaks a tackle, gets to the sideline. Touchdown, Liberty! Touchdown, Gavin Reese. He tippy-toes in from 52 yards out.
2-point conversion was good, so that made the score 28-0 Liberty. On the ensuing kickoff, they kick it to Willow Springs, and a huge hit causes a fumble.
And an angling kick. It's going to be caught at the 29 and returned. Oh, loose ball. Big hit, Eagles. And who comes up with it?
Was that 55?
Oh, my goodness. That was a booming hit on the return.
I was trying to see. I think it was Wyatt Honeycutt with the hit.
I think you're right.
I think coming up with the ball was Rutledge, number 55, and right on the right sideline.
I mean, he put head on ball, and ball squirted 20 yards.
Oh, yeah.
And that made the score 34-0. Liberty was able to score 5 more times to take a 61-0 lead into the half. We're going to take a break, check in with the guys, and get ready for the second half action. You're listening to Howell County Football on the Fox 96.9.
It's where you raise your family.
And now you are making memories with your grandkids. It's your home. Now look around at all those trees. Will the next memory be when a limb or the whole tree comes crashing through the roof? Call Casey's Tree Service to trim or even remove the trees that are a threat to your home.
Casey's Tree Service, taking care of your family tree. Call 417-247-1180.
Switching is easy. We do it all the time. We switch on the lights, we switch TV channels. Some of us even switch partners while dancing. Well, that may be a stretch. But what's not a stretch is how you can switch and save with State Farm. In fact, State Farm agent Justin Shelby, right here in Southern Missouri, can help you switch and start saving today. Justin and his team are ready to welcome you to the State Farm neighborhood. With Justin Shelby, it's easy to switch and save. Give me a call today if you want the real deal. Like a good neighbor, Justin Shelby, State Farm is there.
Are your tires in need of some TLC? Look no further than Bear Crossing Truck and Tire, your locally and family-owned tire center in Willow Springs, Missouri. We've got you covered with a wide range of branded tires, including Michelin, BF Goodrich, and Uniroyal. From lawnmowers to semis, if it has tires, we can handle it. Don't know what you need? Our knowledgeable team will provide you with quick quotes and estimates, ensuring you have all the options to make the right choice. Visit Bear Crossing today at the 6063 intersection in Willow Springs.
And welcome back as the Liberty Eagles and Willow Springs Bears get ready for the second half. And your Fletcher halftime report here is go Liberty. All right, bye, Fletcher. Bye-bye. You're going to shut us all in. He's going to shut us in. So the second half is about ready to get underway. 61-0. I don't know really what can be added. We talked about it early. Young team working on, just more time in the weight room and experience is.
And there's been, like, on the offensive side of the ball there for Willow, like when they're running the quarterback, that option there.
Phil Ferguson
when
does a good job.
When he's hitting upfield, he's getting good blocks.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're just few and far between right now.
So the Bears will kick to the Liberty Eagles, and prior, Liberty will run their varsity the first offensive series, and then the Monday Nighters will be in. Kick is picked up by Gavin Reese, and Gavin will take it out across the 40 to the Liberty 42-yard line. First and 10, Liberty.
Again, Liberty total offense 277. 77 of that through the air. Reese, Rodriguez, Moore, and Starr have caught passes there in the first half, and 200 yards rushing in the first half. And Carter Pruitt, Reese, Starr, Melby, and Glasscock.
Well, it's kind of reverse. Liberty's worked with a short field all night. And I broke another pair of cheater glasses. They need to build an indestructible with the handoff and the run for Liberty is Kyle Roberts. And Roberts will take it into Bear territory on the end around. Kyle's going to pick up about 14, 15 yards.
Yeah, that was a nice run there by Kyle.
So first and 10 now for Liberty at the Willow Springs Bear 44-yard line. 2-by-2 set. Melby and at quarterback. Motion. And it's going to be a quarterback keeper. Melby looks to take it off the left side. He gets it to the line of scrimmage, gets popped, and it'll pick up 2. It'll bring up 2nd and 8.
That was Gillen coming through there making the tackle.
Yeah, so Melby has carried the ball 3 times for 13.
So let's do another shout out, see who's tuned in and who's listening on this Friday night. Beautiful night. Love this weather. 2nd and 8 for the Eagles. Melby takes the handoff. They're going to run the jet. Tried to get outside, breaking a couple tackles and crossing the 40 for about a 3-yard gain. Liberty will get a little closer for 3rd and medium. And with that carry, I don't see a 23 in the program.
It says 23 on his jersey, but I can't find.
Yeah, I wasn't seeing it either.
3rd and 5. Melby back to pass. Got a target. Finds him. Connects. And it's a first down.
Number 8.
Number 8.
Titus.
Tester. Yeah. Second baseman on the baseball team. And new set of downs. Pendleton was leading West Plains at the half, 24-0. That come from Hartland. Penalties on that play.
I think we had multiple movements going on there.
But the mercy clock is in effect. It continues to tick. You try to get up on a team as much as you can in that first half and then do what Liberty's doing right here. Your starters, their night's done. Take your helmet off, take the shoulder pads off, and just try to... Who is rocking this press box? What is going on? There's another handoff, and that did not work well. Loss on the play. Yeah, we're going to find out who 23 is. So, 2nd and long for the Liberty Eagles. Going to be, we got about 23 yards. Eagles out of the shotgun. Melby's going to sprint out. Got his head up, looking downfield. Throws one deep. He's got a man, and he can...
Oh, in and out of the hand.
Oh, he was open. All right.
Dwayne McClellan is number 23.
30 to 23.
Kind of having some issues here on the radio side. I think Gary had trying to work on some stuff here. Melby takes the snap, throws it to the flat there, and it is incomplete. Looks like Joe Conley there was the intended receiver.
So that's going to bring up a 4th down and about 23 for Liberty as they lead hugely here at the Nest 61-0 against the Willow Springs Bears, and they're going to come to the line. They're going to punt this ball, Tyler.
Yep. Yeah, it's a 4th and 23.
Ball placed about the 45-yard line. We'll see what kind of punt we can get out of this.
Good punt, angling kick.
Yeah, about a 25-yard punt for Liberty.
Bears will get their first offensive series here in the second half. Always have an earthquake.
I kind of felt like Mike Kelly explains Texas A&M. The stadium actually rocks. Goes back and forth. And there's actually warning signs, he said. The stadium will rock. Don't panic. Because they do their dance.
Yeah.
And you got 80,000 fans going back and forth. It's going to rock a little bit.
Well, there's certain, there's stadiums, gymnasium, like Rupp Arena. Could you imagine going to a big game at Rupp?
No.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Yeah.
Bears with the handoff, dive play. Liberty's able to snuff it out. And No gain on the play. But and football fields, Texas A&M. I can't remember what they call their stadium, but it's supposed to be really intense.
It's the Kyle Field at Texas A&M, the home of the 12th man.
Yeah.
Yes.
Kind of like LSU. Another draw up the middle. Eagles able to snuff it out. Again, Liberty's emptied their bench. They really getting some young players getting some Friday night experience.
I remember that night we met Mike Kelly, and I go back to him. He's like my hero.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to Mike Kelly, the best in the nation. He said his favorite basketball place was going to KU. They're at the field house.
3rd and 10. Back to pass, pump fake. Here comes pressure. And quarterback's going to tuck it and run it. And brings it out near the 30, but going to be short of the first down. Bears may go for it. Yeah, there's a lot of Jayhawk fans,
Allen Fieldhouse. We actually got a personal tour of Allen Fieldhouse when Dalen had a recruiting trip. And they turned the lights on for us as we walked through.
Oh, wow.
It was
just like a shrine.
It looked like an old-style gym, which it was, this old steel beams, but the aura of the place is not changing a thing.
Yeah. Bears will go for it on 4th and 3 at their own 29. And they'll hand it off, and they're going to get the first down and more. Cutting it into the middle of the field, brought down across the 40 to the 43. A nice run. That was Everett Smith with the carry.
Had Dwayne McClellan there on the tackle. At number 23, that's Dwayne McClellan.
Oh, okay. 2:35 to go in the third. 61-0. Liberty scored 61 unanswered the first half. Bears now trying to find some points. Another handoff to Galloway. And right now, even the JV key line is getting the size difference. They're just getting such a big push up front that it's just making it really hard for Willow to find any lanes to run through. When Liberty over pursues, it opens things up. Out of the pistol. And it's another handoff out to the 45, maybe just across to the 46 for Galloway. Well, they'll spot it at the 45, so it's going to be 3rd and 8. 90 seconds to go in the third. Dylan Ferguson waits for the snap. Penalty flags thrown, false start, ouch. And that will back the Bears up 5 yards. And it will bring up 3rd and 13.
Well, the Bears just penalized 3 times for 25 yards in the game.
Clock continues to tick. Bears will get probably one more snap off here in the third. Bears will have 2 receivers to the near side, one out far to Numbers on the far side. Back to pass. Ferguson rolls now to the near side. Pressure's coming. Eludes the pressure and is forced out of bounds at the 41-yard line. So short gain. It brings up 4th down.
That was Leon Rainier with the pressure there on the quarterback on the rollout. Our young kids on the line are looking good.
They're looking good, yeah.
Great speed.
See, they're in the middle for Liberty right now at nose tackle number 58.
Well,
that's Robert Hall.
And Lucas Smothers.
Oh, sorry, Smothers. Yeah.
Lucas Carl, sophomore, 79, 300 pounds. He's getting a big push. And that's going to do it for the third. We'll come back with the fourth. You're listening to Howell County Football on the Fox 96.9.
Hey, high school students, did you know that you can dual enroll? You can enroll and take college classes while you're in high school and get a head start on your college degree at Southwest Baptist University's Mountain View campus. Dual enrollment class credit hour rates are around half the price of regular classes, so you'll jumpstart your education and save money. Get your college education started now at SBU Mountain View. Need more information? Call SBU Mountain View at 417-934-2999.
Today is the day. After countless hours of research, cutting back expenses, and 9 months of anxiously waiting for her, today is the day you finally bring home your new car. It's also the day to protect her with an auto policy from Shelter Insurance. Our policies are competitively priced and include new car replacement coverage if anything were to happen to your new baby.
Ask Shelter agent Andrea McNew in Mountain View about Shelter's competitive auto insurance rates.
Hi, welcome back. Next week, the Liberty Eagles are at Mountain Grove, take on the Panthers. Have we heard anything on the Kabul Panther game? We're tied.
It was tied 0-0 at the half, is all I knew.
7-6 Mountain Grove right now.
7-6 Mountain Grove. 4th and 13 for the Bears. They're going to go for it. Back to pass. Ferguson looking downfield. He's got a target, but nope, it's picked off. Mays snatches it away. He's got some running room on the far side and is brought down inside the 30 at the 29-yard line.
So the Bears now 3 turnovers, all of those interceptions.
Brandon Mays, he just kind of set back and read the quarterback, Ferguson, and snatched it away. 1st and 10 for Liberty. Jasper Melby will come out. Jasper's a freshman.
Jasper's got some weapons. He's got some speed, and he showed it there on that pass. I mean, he threw a great pass in that last possession.
Eagles will run a bunch formation 2-by-2. They'll stack it in pretty tight. And who's the guy that's running? Is that Mays, the running back?
It's 25.
Oh, 25. Yeah, that's
Conley.
And Melby's going to take the snap, tries to get to the edge, and nowhere to go. The Bears were able to get a lot of pressure. And a loss on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd and 16. Now they'll mark it at the 35, so 2nd and 15. Drive started at the 30-yard line of the Bears. We're in the 4th quarter, 61-0 Liberty. Melby is at quarterback. Jester out wide here to the near side. Melby takes it down. He's rolling, looking downfield. Has a target and knocked away on the far side.
That's great defense there by Everett Smith on the coverage there.
Yeah, very nice pursuit. He closed that gap in a split second and swatted the ball down.
Well, it's kind of even to play. It's kind of even things out a little bit. Still been a struggle for both teams here in the second half to get much offense going. But good experience for the Liberty boys.
Kind of a precursor to the Monday night game.
Yeah. Melby takes the snap, again rolling, looking, and finds his target there on the right side. It's caught and forced out of bounds. And
Dwayne McClellan again.
Dwayne gives the Liberty Eagles new life. Chain will move. I think they're going to spot it at about the 15. So 1st and 10 for the Eagles.
That's a good run and catch.
Two by two, tucked in tight on the far side. About a 10-yard gap here on the left side. Handoff. Gets it to Roberts. Kyle Roberts gets it inside the 15. Brought down at the 12-yard line. So a 3-yard gain. 2nd and 7 for Liberty.
Yeah, Liberty really using some different ball carriers. They've had 7 different tonight in this game.
Under 8 minutes. 61-0 Liberty. Out of the shotgun. Motion. Far side. Fakes a jet sweep. Melby's going to keep it himself, but he's wrapped up. That time, the Liberty offensive line didn't quite find anybody to block.
Kind of had a little letdown there.
Yeah, those main 3 guys on that D line, they all squirted by their the blockers and made their way in the backfield.
Yep, I don't think that the Liberty O-line got a hand on them. So 3rd and long for the Eagles. They're in 4-down territory. Trips to the far side. Mays out wide. Melby throws it inside and looking for some running room, but again, a lot of white jerseys around. Another reception for Dwayne. It's going to bring up 4th and 5. The ball is at the Willow Springs Bears 10-yard line. Bears starting to substitute some players in and out now. The thing about tonight, nobody got hurt.
Yeah. Just kind of got them in, got them out.
Yep. 4th and 5 for Liberty. Melby, he's got penalty flags on false start. It'll back Liberty up 5 yards. Liberty offensively tonight worked on some things, seen some shorter routes, some more timing plays, 2-step, 3-step, get rid of the football. Because, it's a copycat league, and a lot of the teams now Liberty faces, your Cabool's, your Groves, your Tigers, they're just going to come after Liberty.
Yeah.
Shotgun. Melby's going to take it right up the middle, and he's going to be close to a first down. I think he got it. I do believe he did. And he did. It's going to be 1st and goal for the Eagles. And the ball is spotted just inside the 5-yard line. Boy, he got just enough. 1st and goal, Liberty. 5:10 on the clock. Liberty go out wide, 2 by 2. Melby again is going to take it up the middle, looking, and marking down at about the 1.5-yard line. Jasper thought he had it.
He thought he had it. A timeout from Willow.
Yep, timeout, and we'll take one as well. 4:41 to go in the ball game. Liberty with the lead, 61-0. You're listening to Howell County Football on the Fox 96.9.
It's Handyman Hank, and I'm at Wagner Home Center in Willow Springs. Let's talk about your deck. Did you know your deck may need stain every 2 to 3 years? If the stain color is worn, if water soaks into the boards easily, or if there's visible mold, it's time to stain the deck. Wagner Home Center has deck stain and advice if you need it. They're open project hours, even on Sundays.
Wagner Home Center. Our dream is to build yours.
The Bank of Birch Tree branch of the Alton Bank has your banking needs covered, from personal and business accounts, home and auto loans, and they love to get involved in the local communities. When you bank with the Bank of Birch Tree, you are going to see familiar faces you know and trust, and you have confidence of banking at a locally owned bank. Stop by the Bank of Birch Tree, a branch of Alton Bank, to see what they can do for you. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Highway 60 and FF in Birch Tree.
All right, welcome back. 4:41 to go. Bears with the timeout. Liberty 2nd and goal. Melby will take the snap. Oh, he gets popped right at the goal line, but falls in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Liberty, and they take it in from the 2-yard line. Jasper Melby with the score, and it's 67-0 Liberty.
So Melby takes it in from 1 yard out. That is the first score here in the second half.
Eagles will line up for 2. And this time they'll hand it off to the tailback, punches it in for 2. It's good. Eddie Rodriguez with the 2-point conversion. 69-0 Liberty. And 4:30 to go on the clock. We'll take a timeout, come right back with the kickoff. You're listening to Howell County Football on the Fox 96.9.
If you have 10 minutes and online access, you're ready to open a new checking or savings account with West Plains Bank and Trust Company. Already a customer? Just log into digital banking and click Add an Account, making the switch to West Plains Bank and Trust Company. Welcome. Simply visit westplainsbank.com and click Open Account. 24/7 convenience, FDIC and statements. It's simple and convenient to open your account online with West Plains Bank and Trust Company. Member FDIC.
If you're a small business owner in southern Missouri, think about everything you need to help your business succeed. You need a plan, happy customers, steady cash flow, and an insurance agent that gets you. State Farm agent Justin Shelby runs a small business in southern Missouri too. He understands the unique needs of local business owners. Justin will make it easy to choose the right protection at the right price, because the one thing you don't need is insurance stress. Call me, State Farm agent Justin Shelby, for your small business needs today. Like a good neighbor, Justin Shelby State Farm is there.
Hi, welcome back. 4:33 to go, and Liberty set to kick it off. So, have you guys got to eat any of those hog suckers yet?
I have not.
That has, I keep waiting somebody to say, hey, we got fish fried, come eat them. Eagles with the pooch kick. And, again, Liberty may have come up with it.
That ball kind of bounced funny as that receiver tried to grab it. It kind of bounced back toward the Liberty side. I think Liberty has it.
Kind of checked up like a golf ball.
Yes, it did.
But again, if you're on the receiving team, and that was 20 yards, you got to go get it. You got to go to the football. Can't wait for it to come to you. So Eagle football, 1st and 10. Just under 4 minutes remaining. And Liberty will run a double wing. They'll hand it off to Roberts. And Roberts, he finds a hole, breaks a tackle. Now he's got the corner and touchdown. Liberty, Kyle Roberts punches it in from the 39-yard line.
39 yards out.
That was a good run by Kyle. Yeah, had to break a couple tackles and takes it in. So it's just gotten ugly. 75-0. JV now scoring twice here in the 4th. And the Bears are going to have to use timeout for a substitution. We'll take one as well. It's Howell County Football on the Fox 96.9.
The Ozarks Healthcare team cares about your athlete's health. That's why they're on the sidelines cheering you on and ready to step in should anything happen. Nurse practitioner Adam Madison is proud to be the Liberty Eagles team provider. The OZH team sends best wishes to all athletes for safe play and exceptional sportsmanship. For more information about the Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedic and Spine, visit www.ozarkshealthcare.com.
Hey, Eagles fans, after the game, stay tuned for The Locker Room Show, brought to you by Shelter Insurance Agent Andrea McNew. That'll be your opportunity to call in, talk about the game, and hand out game balls to those deserving players. It's The Locker Room Show every Friday night after Liberty Eagles football right here on the Fox 96.9. Look forward to hearing from you. 257-0369, 2570-FOX is the number. Get those game balls ready. We'll talk to you soon.
Eagles' two-point conversion is good, and that is Joe Conley with the two-point conversion, 25. And it's 77-0 now, 3:30 to go in regulation. So the Eagles now will improve to 2-3 on the year and 2-1 in conference play. But I just, following the scores tonight and last week, I just don't know if I don't think anybody's got anything for Ava in the SCA this year.
No, after the performance we saw, I mean, they handled Grove pretty easily.
Yeah.
When I say easily, Grove gave them a decent game up till late into it, and I don't think anybody in the SCA's got anything for them.
Liberty played well in that first quarter, but then Ava said, "Okay, we've had enough." There's another short kick. It's caught at about the 37 and tackle made back at the 40-yard line. And now we got a Bears slow to get up the returner. They've had the wind knocked out of him.
That was a great tackle there by Aiden Powell.
So kind of how the tackle was and how they landed, you almost think he may have the wind knocked out of him. Clock is stopped with 3:20 after the ball game. Don't forget the Locker Room Show. That'll be coming at you. James the Hitman Hurt will have that. And, of course, we want to thank Shelter Insurance Andrea McNew for bringing that to you. The Little Bear is up, and that's Chaney. Chaney had a good game defensively. He's up on his own, but walking gingerly to the sideline. 1st and 10 for the Bears at their own 40-yard line. Neither team has a whole lot of players out. Willow has less than Liberty.
Yeah, and I hope Chaney is all right because he was a big part of this.
Oh, yeah.
Especially on defense.
Nah, but he's a sophomore, right?
He is a junior.
Junior, okay. Bears back and handoff, but that time Liberty with a big push up front and a loss on the play of 5 yards brings up 2nd and 15. We're under 3 minutes to go. I got to take a peek at the newest Ackland yesterday. Congratulations to Jansen and Marissa. He's a cutie pie. 2nd and 15. 2 receivers out wide to the near side. One at the numbers, one at the hash. And, it's a loose football. It's on the grass. Liberty saying they came up with it. Now we'll wait, and Liberty came up with the fumble. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Liberty at the Willow Springs Bear 34-yard line. 2:10 to go in the ball game.
That's the first fumble of the game. 4 turnovers now for the Bears, 3 interceptions.
It's fun when you're on the winning side of it. It is miserable when you're on the other side. Just got to hope those that are on the winning side, because everything runs in cycles. This will be on the other end of one day.
I was on a bunch of ends of these.
Yes, I remember playing Salem, and the first 7 times Salem touched the football, they scored.
Yeah.
It's miserable. You just got to hold your head up and
just get on to next week.
Liberty taking the knee. The clock continues to tick. They'll take another one tonight. Not a whole lot to talk about. Liberty scored frequently and a lot in the first half. And then in the second half, it's just been all JV. And they were able to put a couple scores on the board as well. So if you're Willow, you just commend them for being good sportsmen. And you didn't see, that's one thing tonight. You didn't see showboating. You didn't see people sticking a ball in someone's face mask or, it was pretty clean. But you get to play another Friday night, and that's going to do it, that knee right there. 77-0, Dave, you've got everything tallied up. What do we got number-wise?
Yeah, for Liberty, 366 total offense. Just 10 first downs for Liberty. That tells you, just the big plays during the game.
Yeah.
But Liberty used a host of runners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 different ball carriers for Liberty. Pruitt, Roberts, Breeze, McClellan, Shaw, Melby, and Glasscock for 261 total yards on the ground and passing 105 to 6 different receivers: Reese, Chester, Rodriguez, Moore, McClellan, and Shaw. And, Gary, really the first half is where Liberty did the damage. Obviously, 5 scores in the first quarter and 4 scores in the second, and Liberty did score twice in the fourth.
Mm-hmm. Well, it was just tough going for the Bears offensively tonight. They will wide back up next week. You'll be able to catch that Bear game on KUKU Classic Country. We will be at Mountain Grove. So the one thing about tonight ending quickly, folks will be able to catch all the other action that's going on and around the SCA, but Liberty will be at Mountain Grove next Friday night, and we're going to eat at Cattleman's in Mountain Grove, or that'll work. They have really good prime rib. It's about that thick.
I love it. Oh, their prime rib, Cattleman's prime rib is phenomenal.
So, all right. So prime rib it is Friday night. Again, the Bears fall to Liberty 77-0, and we've got next week Liberty again in SCA play will be at Mountain Grove. For Ricky Smith on camera, Dave Quinn with stats, Tyler Chowning with color. I'm Gary Lee saying God bless and good night.
Switching is easy. We do it